Welcome, foolish mortals.
Hey guys, so we're here back again with day 1 of the 13 days of Halloween. And Eagle Eye viewers will know that I died in the last video. While some of you may be happy about that, well, here we are, because I am eternal. So with that being said, today, for day 1 of the 13 days of Halloween, we are going to be taking a look at the Burger King Universal Monsters Premiums from the late 90s. I'm pretty sure they're not from the 2000s. Could be wrong. But I'm going to say anywhere between 96 to 99. So bear with me because I don't know dates. So I will say that this is probably one of the best sets of premiums on the market, because 9 out of 10 premiums nowadays suck pretty freaking hard. So with that said, let's just get things started with good old Prince of Darkness himself, Dracula. And he comes in a little coffin here. And you can see he's kind of peeking out. Peekaboo! And what you do is I guess you can leave this on, but what you do is you flip this, and he gets out of bed, ready to bite your face. And, goes back to sleep, out of bed, back to sleep, out of bed, back to sleep, out of bed, back to sleep, out of bed. Okay, that's enough. But this figure does actually come out. It just attaches with those two little pegs there. And I've got to say, for a Burger King premium, this thing ain't half bad. I mean, it could be better, but for what it is, it's not too shabby. So, yeah, I will say, too, these are in pretty good scale with reaction figures, I think. Yeah. About that 3 3/4 inch scale. So, reaction figures, vintage Star Wars, anything else in that scale. They are mostly 5p, too. So, his head will move, his arms will go up and down, and his legs will move. So he can sit in a old-timey car, which I think he does in the movie. I'm not sure. That, or at least a carriage. And then his cape pops off. It is a hard plastic, so you're going to have to take that off if you want him to sit in literally anything. But it does peg right back in. Nice and secure. And that's essentially Dracula. And not a bad sculpt for the face. It's not Bela Lugosi, but it's not going to be, because that likeness is hard as balls to get authorized by his estate. So, yeah. Next up, got old Frankenstein. He falls off his bed drunk. Got old Frankenstein. And essentially, he just lies on this operating table. And what you would do, essentially, is press this button and his head would light up. Well, that's not happening because this, the batteries are dead. So, he will not be lighting up anytime soon, which is a shame because he's just translucent green otherwise. And he's got the same articulation as Drac. His head will rotate a little bit. His arms will move up and down. And his legs will go up and down. That's it. I think he's got the peg holes on his feet, too. I'm not sure. But you could essentially put him in one of the other little sets if you wanted to. Next up, got Zikretia of the Black Lagoon. And he's basically a water squirter. You would essentially give him a swirly, press the little button on his belly multiple times, and then go squirt your baby sister with it. Freak her out because she doesn't know where it's coming from. I don't know if he did that in the movie. I don't think he did. It would have been cooler if he came with like a little person that he could body slam, but he does not. I remember him doing that a lot. He threw a lot of dudes out of boats. It would have been funny if that was the case. And he only has 4 points of articulation. So just his arms and his legs are on stupid arse V-cut swivels. So you can have your creature of the Black Lagoon getting kinky with a spread eagle. So that's cool, I guess. Maybe. I'm not sure on that. But he is probably the best sculpt-wise. Lots of detail. Not sure why he's translucent green. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I guess it looks more awesome. I don't know. And I will say, on Frankenstein, I kind of wish they painted his hair and his face details. Just because it kind of gets lost with just the translucent green. And last, but certainly not least, we got good old Larry Talbot, the Wolfman. I believe it's Larry. It's Larry or Luke. I cannot remember. Save the life of me. In his wolf crate thingy. Is this a coffin or a casket of some kind? It's just got 2 opening parts instead of 1. I don't know, but basically what you would do is the same as Drac. You can lift this button up and he rises out. Rise. Back down, rise, back down, rise, back down, rise, back down, rise, back down. And it's very fun to do that because I'm probably annoying you. Even in death, I am just as bad. You get a little full moon scene, too. If you look back there. It's a little sticker, a little tab that pops out. And then the Wolfman you can also out of his base, which is easier said than done because he is probably the tightest in there out of all these. Then you got your little Wolfman figure, which again is perfect for reaction figures and stuff like that. He is same as the others. His head rotates, his arms rotate, his hips move. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but not too shabby. So standing them all up here. Bear with me in my fumbly skeleton hands for just a minute. What the heck did I put? Where are you, fish boy? There he is. Here is the creature who is humongous compared to the rest of these. He's like a 4-inch figure as opposed to 3.75. Bunch of sirens going off. Probably looking for that guy who stabbed me to death in the last video. And there is Dracula. And yeah, you can see just how much of a towering behemoth the creature is just by looking at all of them together here. Hopefully it's focusing. Yeah, let's pan that camera up a little bit. There you go. So there they are. The Universal Monsters. The Big Four. Where's the mummy? Yeah, I'm kind of bummed there's no mummy. But maybe he's not cool enough? I don't know. I always liked the mummy. I don't know why he's always getting the shaft. But size comparison, because I can. Here they are next to the Mythic Legion's Hagnon, who will be joining us this Halloween season. And as you can see, he's a lot bigger than they are. Not even close to being in scale with that dude. So, with that being said, I would highly recommend you check these out if you are a fan of the Universal Monsters or anything like that. These are probably the best premiums you're going to find based off of these characters. I think there was some Taco Bell or KFC Universal Monsters or some oddball place, but it was like the Universal Monsters. Was it Taco Bell also had the Creature Crips, which I'd love to get a set of those, but those are kind of pricey. So yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. But yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed day 1 of the 13 days of Halloween. And yeah, I know I used to do Halloween in the past because it was a cool 80s metal reference, but I held myself out last year with the 31 days of Halloween. So we're going to dial it back and do 13 days of Halloween from now on, most likely. I know that kind of takes away the originality a bit, but you know what? I'm all out of hell stuff, kind of, at the moment. So maybe when I get a bunch of demon figures again, we'll go back to Halloween. But for now, it's going to be Halloween, 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 Halloween. So until next time, I'll catch you guys later with some more cool stuff. Woo!
Be sure to bring your death certificate if you decide to join us.